Good evening. Thank you all for coming and supporting this fantastic group. They're wonderful. Give another round of applause, please. So, I'm Mr. Donnelly. I'm the newest faculty member for the West Shore School District, band director Alan. This has been an incredible experience to work with this group and put this together throughout this entire crazy time that we're going through. And it's been incredibly beneficial for the students, myself, and everyone involved, and it's just been a lovely experience. So that first tune was called Jumpin' Junction, Carl Strauman tune. We've been doing that since January, and it's come together really nicely. And the next tune we're playing, we did it completely, learned it by ear. No sheet music, because paper's old school, right? So we learned this completely by ear, and it's going to feature a number of students that are soloing, improvising, completely off the cuff, that we've explored a lot on the creativity of jazz and what it means to improvise. So no music involved, learning by ear, and we're going to play an old Duke Ellington C Jam Blues. a lot of awesome soloists in that. And also, we didn't get a chance to practice with the microphone, so that was an experiment on the fly. Pretty great. Just like the tune itself, no music, everything, learning. Last two we're playing for you, basically the blues. It's based off of the old Count Basie big band style. This is a little more of our upbeat tempo, more challenging tune that we were doing. And they've done really a lot of hard work, and it's been fantastic. So basically the blues. Which one goes? Again, thank you very much for having your students involved in this. It's been a wonderful experience. Our soloists were Isaac Cross, James Miller, Zach Schussler, Zach Schussler, Leah Har on trombone. Am I missing anybody? Isaac Thompson, there he is. Isaac Thompson on alto saxophone. All right. Thank you very much. West Shore Middle School Jazz Band.
Thank you, Mr. Donnelly, Middle School. Thank you. Wonderful job. We'll make a transition here. And we will bring up our high school jazz 2. While they are coming up, I have 3 announcements. 1 announcement for 3 days. At the high school level, we're fortunate to be able to do some concerts next week. And you've probably heard a little bit about them. After tonight, you'll hear more about them. Next week, on Tuesday night, the 18th, at Cedar Cliff, we will have our orchestra concert at 6 o'clock, and we'll have a band concert at 7:30. And again, more information will be coming out about that in terms of what to do. We'll do it the same way that we did tonight with registration and getting on the list. And then on Wednesday night, the 19th, is a band concert here at Redland, 7 o'clock. And on Thursday, the 20th, at Cedar Cliff at 7 o'clock is the Cedar Cliff Choir concert. So fortunate to be able to put on some live music today and next week. Up next on our program this evening, please welcome to the stage, under the direction of Mr. Robert Sterrett, West Shore Jazz 2.
I probably need to turn the second. Nope. Oh. So I had to stall a little bit and let the band re-warm up because our lead trumpet player, one of our lead trumpet players, Tommy Coons from Cedar Cliff, literally just flew in for the gig. We weren't sure he was actually going to make part of this, and we're just super thrilled that he's here. Number one, because as you can all figure out, the dates of our worlds have been all messed up, COVID doing that. And so just getting this concert laid out, as you know, was supposed to be originally May 1st, and now it's tonight. And so conflicts arise, it is what it is, and we're just thrilled to have Tommy being able to make the gig here. So the first chart this band is going to play is a classic big band swing chart called Take the A Train by Billy Strayhorn. Arrangements Bob Loudon. Tenor sax solo, Sam Johnson. Here's Take the A Train. I always like to tease Kate when she's playing her opening sequence. Or in some lounge, you know, she's at the piano. People are putting singles on the little snifter right there. You can see that. Yeah, that's a great bossa tune called "Watch What Happens." Obviously, well, featuring our pianist Kate Hildebrand. Yeah. So, you know, when the band's kind of in a groove and their director's kind of up there just kind of shimming a little bit. I love bossa. It's a great Latin feel. But you guys feel that. It's great. The last tune for this group is actually kind of a rock tune by Joe Zawinul and arranged by Mike Sweeney. This was made famous by folks, if you might remember, Maynard Ferguson. This is Birdland. And this group before you is Jazz 1. We have 2 charts for you. And I will say, it would be incorrect to assume that I'm the sole director of both the groups. Mr. Clements and myself, we tag team. And what a blessing that is, honestly. I've been doing this thing for a long time now, and work alongside a colleague such as him it's remarkable. He essentially in the learning process, he would take the rhythm section and get those kids, rhythm section over here. And then I would do all the winds stuff, and then when the band's ready to get together, we got together and collaborated with owning the tune. So it's a great team effort, and I love working with them. To that end, also, I gotta say before I move on here, first of all, middle school band sounded awesome. Love you guys. And kind of, as I was saying earlier, this is a unique kind of setup where we get to, kind of commingle together with this kind of performance concert, color guard, sure, why not? But I also wanted to mention how much fun we have working with your children. Like the concert tonight is wonderful, and trust me, I'm ecstatic to be able to get in front of you, and I'm sure you're super excited to have a live opportunity to see your child do their thing. But what you don't get to see is all the cool stuff that we get to do in rehearsals, and all the experiences and the moments that are just as magical in rehearsal as they are, potentially here tonight. So, students, it's so much fun, and I have to say that publicly. It's just so much fun working with you guys, and I mean that. Our first chart with Jazz 1 tonight is another great straight ahead jazz standard swing chart called Jersey Bounce by Robert Wright and arranged by the great Sammy Nestico. And will feature trumpet solo Natalie Broersma and trombone solo Addison Klauser, Jersey Bounce. I would be a fool for not mentioning how I missed my own daughter's solo on that last chart. How about that? Yes, Reagan Starr played a little piano solo, so my bad. Sorry. Still have to take the trash out. So this last chart that Jasmine has for you is a really crazy tough tune. luckily arranged by a friend of ours, Sir Todd Simon, through a great friend of ours, local friend, Redland grad Oliver Fairley. This tune features Reagan on vocals, tenor sax solo Josh Wickard, finishes with an alto sax solo by Gavin Feliciano. It's just such a great pleasure putting this chart together. I hope you guys dug it as much as I did. It's a very unique kind of tune. It starts out almost prayer-like with some chorales. And then it gets into what is literally turned on the tune, Brazilian funk. So you have that. I don't know how many of you are into Brazilian funk, but you're about to get a little dose of that tonight. Thank you, Chad. This is Ponta de Ari. That's right, my bad. Sound man.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
While they're figuring that out, see that dude right there, sitting down on the bass? That's Tim Crane. He's also a Redland grad. He didn't fail. He's awesome here, doing a fabulous job teaching over at Camp Hill. Unfortunately, Cam Simmons, if you know Cam, great kid. Dude, there he is right there. Yeah. So here's how this works. First of all, Cam, you have to know, is killing it this year on bass as well, but you can't play bass with a broken wrist, which happened, what, yesterday? Okay, close enough. But I gotta tell you, so my daughter, Reagan, tells me yesterday, Cam broke his wrist. I'm like, no. So I'm certain of whether that actually went down or not. I'm trying to verify that. My lineup, Mr. Crane to come in. Tim is also often involved in our program here. He's involved with our musical. He often will announce our home marching band show. We love him dearly, and especially when he can drop in, in a last minute notice and just kill it on stage. So give it up for Tim Crane. And please give it up for Cam Simmons. But he can still play soccer, so kill it out on the pitch. All right, here we go. All right, yeah. We still need fun.
Just right. Donde viene el punto final. We're ready.
Yep.
I
We're about to find out.
don't know. que ligava Minas ao Portugal. Caminho de ferro, mandar Maria farmácia não cante mais para nossas flores já temos Lugar de areia, da marina estrada natural que ligava Minas ao Portugal. Caminho de ferro,
Trying to, yes. YouTube. It's, yeah, I think it's under my short music channel. Yeah, who are okay. Yeah, I asked George if he needed any help, and he did. He did tell me. Yeah. So you just go right on YouTube. Yeah, it's there's just a link to go live. So he's got this all set up. Because I do all time. Okay. I can't show you the camera itself. Yeah. I can go up to the cameras with it. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, one of our grandparents is over the south. Yeah, there's so much stuff out there right now. It's hard to keep up. These guys, just what's going on, they're on the What I mean, this thing belongs into, I can wire it in the church. I have to wire it right to the ether. I kind of get soldered on tap into our soundboard. When they give you a three-phase out, so whatever they've done to the house, I get straight to the mic. And then I need to mix it according to the live to the studio. That's pretty cool. And you can go for the rest of the CI. I just haven't gotten there yet. It's a lot to learn on the fly. Yeah. But the church software they use is so they get this many guys. So let's get that down. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a lot. It's a lot to handle on the fly. If you go OSP and NPI, you gotta yeah. Yep. This little camera is only about that tall. Like hand. telling you, it's yeah. And I can change right on this app. I can just like I was doing this with my. It's not a digital view. Okay. No, but which is not good, but hey, it's something. Yeah. Yeah. But I can turn the camera. It's still, but it's because what it does is it crops the screen. Gotcha. It's just all over here, all over here. Okay. But now the second camera, I just started playing with that. Yeah.
Still going, yeah. As they're setting up.
He's having the last floor. I feel bad that you okay. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. You know that boy? Oh, yeah. One lesson. That first lesson. I had to learn 8, 1, 2, 3. Is he gonna stick with it? Yeah, he plays the
Hey.
Yeah, he was in marching band. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was. Mrs. Ketter was in the 5th grade band. In 5th grade music. The second lesson is 4th grade. He's doing 5th grade band. 4th grader and 5th grader. He's junior. He's junior. Okay, so he's got 1 more year. But Mrs. Ketter was good with him.
Folks, okay. Thank you for your patience to our first big transition. Color guard 4 is already out. I'm almost ready to go. During this time, I would like to introduce to you the president of our music boosters, West Shore Music Boosters, Mrs. Becky Kramer. And just going to say a few words about the booster organization. Please welcome Mrs. Kramer.
Hello, everybody. And I know a lot of your faces. I just wanted to take a minute to tell everybody we do have a website, if you're not familiar, it's westshoremmusicboosters.com. And it is something we are hoping this summer to make it even more exciting, to reach all of our music departments, from orchestras to bands and choirs, color guard, music or jazz bands, and everybody. Make it more user friendly as well. But for now, you can find calendar on there. Not always updated, but you can find information on there. It will get better, like I said. All the forms you would need, medical forms, code of conduct, all the fundraiser information. And this is one thing I really would like to reach out to everybody. Just a lot of people think marching band, which is a long season, and it does require a lot more effort. But fundraising is for everybody, and every child can have a Charms account. Go to charms.com, and I can help you set that up. If you raise money, the child can use it for expenses. They can have voice lessons, band lessons, outside of here. You just have to give us a receipt, you can get reimbursed for it. Music, instrument repair, buying instruments, uniforms, registration costs, all kinds of things. So it's not just a marching band thing. So I urge you to fundraise when you see the emails come across. If you have not got a Charms account or do not get those emails, please find one of the booster people. We'll be happy to set you up with that. And I also would like to let you know that we are having a parent meeting finally, kind of been shut down for COVID. So our plans are for June 8th at 6 p.m. in the Redland cafeteria. Tell your friends, old and new parents. We just would like everybody to come together. kind of get to know you, find out some more information. Yes, we will be talking about the marching band season, but there's a lot more information and a lot of ways for you to get involved, meet other parents, and just help out with a lot of the events that we have. Because it does take a village, not only to raise a child, but to keep these organizations going. So I'm hoping to see more of you. We've had a lot of good responses this last few events, a lot of you are at flower sales, and it seems like everybody's ready to get back together, so we're super excited. Thanks again for coming out tonight. It's so great to see a lot of these groups be able to get back together and see your performers perform. Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you, Mrs. Kramer. And now, I'd like to introduce to you the director of our color guard program, Ms. Isla Rawl, or as she's commonly referred to around here, Ms. Isla. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. So I'd like to take 30 to 60 minutes to reward my moms and my hands to go ahead and do that. Yes, I'm Miss Island. Nice to see you. The color program for indoors this year is made up of two programs. We have our junior varsity team here and our varsity that we form later. Our junior varsity team is made up of all 7th and 8th graders, and all but, if not all of them except for one, it's their first time doing this ever. And then also doing it in front of people, a large audience. So I'm really excited, and they seem like they're in good spirits. And their show is called Live Your Story. The song is also called Live Your Story. And you'll see that they have journals and some feathers where they actually write down their story, and then they act, and then they live it, and then they come back and again and kind of resolve that in their journals. With the season being this life is what it is, and as crazy as it is, we talk about healthy ways to go through all the craziness and the ups and downs and inconsistencies, and journaling is actually something we do with the whole guard as well, to help us kind of decompress and process, but yeah. So we'll give them a few more minutes to play some jams, and then we'll get started with them. Thank you so much.
Impossible, got a heart unstoppable. You want yeah. Not just a fire, not just a dream, amazing creator, relentless believer. In who I am and what I got inside. Dream, see the way. Let them walk up your way. You are more than ready. Yeah. Look in the mirror, can't get much clearer. Beautiful treasure, one of a kind. Set rooted here inside. Dream, see, unfolding, unfolding. And it's time you see that there's only one.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Folks, I'd like to have your attention while the drumline is setting up. Just a couple other announcements that are necessary to get out to you. The marching band has some dates coming up. This Thursday night, May 13th, from 6 to 8 is what we call our pre-season for returning members and tryout night for any new members who are interested. That's at Redland, again, this Thursday night from 6 to 8. And that is winds only, no percussion or guard. We're trying to give our percussion and guard members a bit of a break in between their indoor and their outdoor endeavors. And then we'll have another one of those on May 27th, again at Redland from 6 to 8. Both are, again, pre-season for returning members and tryout nights for any members. The one on May 27th is indeed for all performers, meaning winds, percussion, and color. Following that, on the heels of both high school graduations, on June 8th, 9th, and 10th, I believe that's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have our Western Marching Band mini camp. Mini camp is essentially 6 to 9 on each of those evenings, again here at Redland. And it really is the kickoff, the real bona fide kickoff to our season. And we, of course, welcome any and all young performers to come out and join us in the Western Marching Band.
The people you The people you see before you are our test subjects. The people you see before you are untest subjects. The people you see before you are untest subjects.
All right. Thanks for your patience. So, you see before you the inaugural season or group, JV Drumline, our first time doing a JV group, and we're super excited for it and proud of these folks who stepped up into a role that they might not have otherwise had, if they were part of a larger group. So, super proud of their growth this season, and ultimately excited for what that's going to do for the overall program. So they're going to perform for you the first movement of a show entitled Left Brain, Right Brain. And as you heard, they are test subjects, I suppose. And so without further ado, here is West Shore JV Drumline performing Left Brain, Right Brain.
The people you see before you are untest subjects. Their feelings of emotion and logic are at war. To fix the problem, we must separate these two feelings. This will hurt just a little bit. Separation complete. This is our subject's left. It is organized, logical, and analytical. This is our subject's right brain. Free thinking, creative, and emotional. Now let us take a closer look at the left brain.
Again. I'm going to talk about this show just a little bit. So this show is called Not to Stay With Us. Emphasis on the stay part. So it starts with a little bit more of a hip, kind of like scrolling through phone vibe, and then it goes right to some tranquil, just breathe and some vibes. So they stay there for a little while. So I'm going to try to get it to get their bodies going and get it acclimated to the lights and all that. While we do that, I do want to take the different guard staff that we have. And already I asked a lot of people to be a guard staff period, let alone now. And one is Tim Quarles who's up there recording. Next comes Ray Shields right there. He's really cool. Yes, I couldn't have done this without these wonderful women. And of course, dogs are phenomenal children as well. They've been some of my favorite people to work with ever. Not saying something because I've worked with a lot of people, so it's been really enjoyable. And I think you're going to really enjoy this. So I have this group is made up of 9th through 12th graders. We have a couple seniors. If you're seniors, you need to jump up and down and wave your hand. What up? As well. So we're really thankful for all the things that happen. The comments and therapy make happen as well. Super important to us, and especially to those. So we're gonna play probably another like a minute or so music while they get more and more. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, take a breath, stop scrolling, and stay with us a while.
Check. All right. Hello. Hey. Hey, hey. We made it to the end of the program somehow. So, last up on the program is Varsity Drumline. This group also has a wonderful staff working with them each and every time they come in to rehearse. You may or may not know that Mr. Dimitri Salieris really took over the directorship of indoor percussion, both varsity and JV this season. I was more of a make sure the lights are on and emails sent type of person, and then came in and did a few things. But Mr. Salieris certainly took on ownership of that and really got both groups up to the level that you see tonight. Him and the rest of the staff, can't thank you guys enough. What you've done this season is pretty incredible, given the circumstances especially. So, and students, we talked about that the other night, all of you, what you've done this semester, this season is really stunning, especially given the circumstances that we were all dealt. So congratulations on a great season, everybody. Both JV and Varsity Drumline were able to record shows and submit to US bands for adjudication there were no scores and placements, but there was evaluations and some ratings, I guess. And the last 2 weeks of the season, this group, Varsity Drumline, was one of the only ones in U.S. bands to receive Superior, which is fantastic. So specifically with indoor drumline and with Varsity Drumline, we made considerable strides this season, and you know, we're ready to join the fray, so to speak, in the indoor percussion world next year when we can do that with everybody. So congratulations, everybody. Varsity Drumline, enjoy your last run through. The show is called Grab. Take it away.
Something always brings me back to you.
Thanks, everybody. Safe drive home.